Welcome back to the channel. It's time once again for another edition of The Week in Metal. This is week 48, the week ending December 1st. This week only checked out 20 things, but I'm still going to recommend 7. So, first up is Ossuary, Stellar Annihilation, death metal 3-piece from Colombia. Formed in 2012, this is their 4th album. Now, it should be noted that according to the Metal Archives, there are 11 different bands named Ossuary, right? So, can't speak for the other 10. It's pretty good. I just care. This is where it gets almost like backhanded. Middle of the road death metal, right? I don't mean that as a backhanded compliment. It's just no fancy shit. You know, it's just middle of the road death metal, right? They got like an outer space vibe, you know. Sounds like something that would be right at home on 20 bucks spin, I think. So, check these guys out. I dug them. Next up is Nightwings with their self-titled album, listed as heavy metal / punk. It's 3-piece from Japan. Formed in 2019. It's their first full-length. Punky, right? It's like kind of metal, kind of punk, kind of a rock and roll vibe, you know. And they're Japanese. A Japanese 3-piece that plays like a mashup of like heavy metal punk with a little rock and roll. I think you can picture it. I dug them. Want to compare them to Midnight, but they're not blackened and they're not speed metal, right? But they have that same attitude, I think, as Midnight. Would fit right at home, you know, opening for a band like Midnight, I think. Anyway, I dug them. Check them out. Nightwings. Next up is Annihilation Cult with their Demonstration 2023. 3-piece from Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's their first demo. You can probably tell by the cover it's war metal. Now, was kind of on the fence with this one because I listen to a lot of war metal, you know. Sometimes it all starts to sound the same. No offense to the war metal fans. I like it too, but it's just so fast, you know, that there's not much room for anything else, you know. This isn't like that, I decided. This is good because they slow it down and throw some riffs at you, you know, in between the you know, crazy war metal stuff. So, yeah. I dug this. Check it out. Next up is Darkfiend, Arterial Spray demo. This is Blackened Death from Delaware. No information about the band. Vocals, very blackened, demonic screaming. Really good. Music is pretty catchy for blackened death metal, I wrote. Just 2 songs, clocking in at 4 minutes and 42 seconds. But when I listened to them, I started over to listen to them again because it left me wanting more. So, yeah. That's all I can say about that. Just kind of standard blackened death metal, but really good, I thought. Next up is Siegehammer, Demo 2023. 3-piece from Spain. This demo is their first release. Alright, judging by the cover, you would think this is just straight up war metal, but it's not, right? I would say blackened death doom. Touch of doom. That occasionally bursts into war metal. Just 3 tracks, almost 13.5 minutes long. Worth checking out. I dug this. Next up, another hammer band. This is Gravehammer, Bones to Harvest. This is listed as death / doom / black metal. All right, 4-piece from Germany, formed in 2015. This is their first full-length album. A lot of similarities between this Gravehammer and Siegehammer that I just talked about, except there's no war metal in this one. Otherwise, there are a lot of similarities. You know, just take out the war metal. Lyrical themes on this include witch hunts, right? So yeah, if they're throwing witches and see if they float or weigh the same as a duck, you know, I'm all in on that. Couldn't find lyrics, but yeah, Gravehammer. Last up, Abyssal Rift. Extirpation Dirge. I looked up how to say that. I think I did it right. Extirpation. Death metal. Either a 2-piece or a 4-piece. It lists 2 people and there's 4 people in the photo. From Columbus, Ohio. It's their first release. I liked this, but I didn't love it. Okay? I'm recommending it because I think you'll like it more than I did. Just has more of a vibe, not an underground vibe. It's got a more accessible vibe, I felt. I'm reading this off their Bandcamp page, calls it a dense and disorienting dark death metal beast shrouded in surreal atmospheres and an hallucinatory form of dirge-like experimentalism. Okay, so yeah, that's what I didn't like about it. You know, the dirge-like experimentalism. You know, I can handle atmosphere, but you start experimenting, you lose me. So I'm recommending this to you because I think you'll dig it. Let me know in the comments if you did. See if I guessed right. So yeah, that's all I got. Nothing that I passed on needs to be bashed this week like I did last week with the yellow goat stuff and the other one and the goat records. And yeah, just rubbed me the wrong way for some reason, you know. Anyway, so yeah, that's it for the week in metal. I shouldn't say this because I know I'm not going to be able to finish it, but I've started listening to all the weeks that I missed because I didn't hit every single week this year. I took some time off here and there, had some family tragedy. Stuff happened. I didn't get every week done. So I'm trying to go back and listen to all of that and then just do like a video, last video of the year kind of thing, the things I missed. And just shout out anything that I found that I liked in those weeks that I didn't do a week in metal. Problem is, I've got so many to do, I think it's going to be impossible. I'd have to work every single day doing this to have a chance of getting them all done. So I'm going to keep at it and see how it goes, but no guarantees. I shouldn't have even brought it up, but I did find some good stuff already. So I got to mention, maybe I'll just, whatever I got done, that's what I'll talk about, you know. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. See you next week. If not sooner, working on another collection update. So I'm going to try to get it knocked out really quick. Thanks for watching. You know, here's the thing. I wrote down some notes here. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with this footage. I'm just talking. The week in metal's done. You know, I need to remember to wrap up at the end. But yeah, it's done. So the contest. Here's what's going on with the contest. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's going to do a contest at 500 subscribers. And that went by. Then I was going to do a contest at 666 subscribers. And I blew past that. I'm like at 720 last I checked. So here's the deal. I'm going to do the contest for no particular number. Once I'm ready to do it, I'm doing it. And it don't matter what subscriber count I'm on. Here's the thing is, the big holdup is I want to ask like a question, give you something to do, right? Shoot a video about it or you know, something that you could either shoot a video for or leave comments to get an entry in the contest. But I didn't know what to ask, you know, and I come up with a couple ideas. I was like, no, that's not a good idea. You know, I don't like that. And then I thought of something. And it's like, that might run across problems with YouTube. People posting, you know, like fucked up lyrics type stuff in the thing. Too much bullshit, right? So I just said, finally came up with an idea. I'm not saying it's a great idea or even a good idea, but it's an idea. So I looked through my record collection to see if, because I got to do it, you know, to show you what I'm talking about. Look through my record collection, could only find, I need 3 things. That's all I'll tell you. You got to show 3 things. I could only find 2 max that like fits my question, right? Because I don't have a huge collection like some people have. So I ordered a record. I needed a 3rd one to fit the bill, right? So yeah, ordered that. It was on sale, you know, $20. So yeah, that was nice. So yeah, as soon as I get that, I'll just do a contest. You know, maybe I'll wait now that it's December. You know, everybody's all busy with Christmas and stuff. Maybe I'll just wait till January and kind of maybe start the year off with a contest. That might be a good idea. It's a new year. Here's a contest. Win something. You know, might do that the first week of January. That's my new goal. I just decided. First video. Maybe that'll be at the first video of the year. Maybe. Will be a contest and give people like the whole month of January to enter. Or maybe 2 weeks is enough. I don't know. Give them too long, they put it off and forget about it. Don't give them enough, they feel rushed and don't do it, right? So need to find like a happy medium, you know. Viewer demographics. I found some page on my YouTube stats today that was talking about the, you know, my demographics, and it was like 97.6% male is my audience, watches my videos. That 2.3 or 4 or whatever percent women, the average view time for that demographic was like 30 seconds. The 2 point whatever percent of women that end up on my videos stop watching after 30 seconds on average. So thanks a lot, ladies, you know. So yeah, maybe I should just, you know, start being Archie Bunker or something on here without I don't have to worry about hurting women's feelings or whatever. They're not watching anymore. My sister watches, you know. So, man, if my sister watches all the way through and the average is 30 seconds, people are like clicking off, like, you know, boom, like immediately or whatever the fuck.